Hello everyone, this is RTR from Monitor speaking, and yes, you're looking at Portsmouth versus Coventry for my nPower Championship League. And here is my starting 11. Alright, and you can see that some of the players you're not familiar with, because like Gregory. Alright, my left back, he is a youth player at 16 years old. Alright, he's not even near anywhere in his standards, alright, in his attributes to play for the nPower League yet, but because we are so under strength, I just got to put him up. Alright, anyway, we have Jimmy Ash down here, Roca, Aaron, Mullins, John Utaka, Michael Brown, Hughes, Richie, Kitson, and Kanu. Alright, some of the players you are familiar, I guess. Myself, I'm not very familiar with many of the players. I know who Michael Brown was. He was formerly from Wigan. Alright, I believe. If I'm wrong, just correct me. Anyway, for Coventry, yep, this is the starting lineup. The only players that I know is actually Marlon King, because I've ever coached Wigan in my previous series of Football Manager. Alright, and let's just get the match going. Alright, classic view. Alright, this is the match view that I am looking into. Whoopsie, this is too fast, excuse me. Oh goodness. Right, alright, excuse me. And yeah, we have Eastwood here. I always forgot to slow it down. Anyway, this is the extended view right now, and yeah, Kanu, Kitson. Alright, we are now attacking. You can see that this is my players. The dark blue ones are my players, and the light blue ones are Coventry's. Alright. Oh seriously, why both blue? You know, they kind of blend a little. Anyway, this is the match, and wow, you can see that the stadium here has more people. Alright, you can see the stands here. Alright, I guess this is the premier match, or the first match of the nPower League, and so I guess we are all pumped up. And we are playing at our home ground, yeah, for Portsmouth, and I hope that we can actually secure a good win. Just to save that, John Utaka, who is my right midfielder currently, he hasn't had any match practice at all. And now that's because somehow he was on holiday, and I couldn't get him to train. And by the time he's back, okay, the season was about to start, and so I didn't want to risk him for injuries. Alright, and right now we are having a corner. Coventry is going to have a corner. Okay, Belly is going to take the corner. He throws the ball in, but poorly taken corner, and yes, it went right to my defender's legs. No effort there. Alright, Mullins. Okay, you can see that Coventry is having the better of the possession right now. They are attacking and making the most of their possession, while we are sitting back and trying to defend at our own half. Alright. Okay, and you can see that we are going to have a throw-in. Cunningham. Alright. Eastwood. Now they are attacking from the left side, the left wing. Eastwood. Alright. Oh, okay, good job by my player, but actually it was a weak pass by Coventry. Alright, okay, he blasts the ball over, and okay, another highlight. Coventry is having really the better of the possession, and oh, that would look dangerous. Alright, Marlon King tries a header, and he just skips past the keeper, but it was wide. Eastwood, whoa, whoa, wow, a good shot. It was a long range shot. You can see that he was running, and he beats his marker, and he launches a very, wow, must be 30 yards or something. Alright, and the keeper had no trouble because it was running straight to him, and he pumps the ball away, but it was looking dangerous, and looks like Coventry is geared up to score the first goal. Alright, but I hope my players, like even my captain Aaron, alright, I have some trouble pronouncing his other name, Mokoena or something, Mokoena. Alright, sorry if I mispronounced any of your names. I do not really it wasn't intentional. And for my captain Aaron, alright, he is not exactly match fit yet because he hasn't even played a game, just like John Utaka. I believe that was because of the recent international matches and somehow they were having extended holidays. Alright, and Coventry is looking to break down my defense again. We are now at the 32nd minute, going to the 33rd minute. Roca, alright, Kitson is running and he tries to beat his marker. Oh, he beats his marker, but Cunningham actually trips Dave Kitson down. He's gonna earn himself a yellow. Yes, bad challenge on my player. How could you do that? Bad boy. Anyway, John, he strikes the ball, but the ball hits the wall, and right now we are gonna have a corner at the right side, and I believe Richie is going to put the ball into the box. Yep, I'm just waiting because like I've said, some of you wanted a slower replay, and so somehow the player just walks. Yeah, they don't run now. Yeah, and you'll see that it will take a long while for them to reach the corner or the throw-ins. Anyway, yep, the pitch is slightly okay. Do you notice that there is some layers of or different layers of grass here? I'm not so sure if it's synthetic pitch or something. Anyway, good job by Sports Interactive for trying to make this game more and more realistic. Alright, Eastwood. Okay, we are now to the second half. Alright, this is the one of the problems that I have with Football Manager 2001. He don't tell you when is the... Oh, goodness! Whoa! Do you see that? My player actually beats the marker and he strikes the ball, but the ball hits the crossbar. Oh my goodness. Or he hits the post. Man, that was close. Oh no, Eastwood! Oh, good job by my players to exert some pressure, so Eastwood couldn't really shoot the ball directly, but it was a sitter, man. He should have put the ball to the back of the net. Ah, goodness, that was quite a shiver down my spine. And right now we are attacking. Good job by my players. I have asked my players to... Okay, what's the team talks for my players? For both at the start of the game and at halftime, I've asked them to... actually not exactly ask them to do anything. I just said that we can win the game, and I believe that for the second half is better because I've subbed Kanu out for Dave Nogan. Alright, because Kanu was running at 77% of physical condition, and so Dave Nogan has to come in just to provide the extra firepower for the team. Alright, Gregory, Hughes, Brown. Alright, Richie. Alright. Alright. Yep, and previously I was saying that the problem with Football Manager 2001 is that they don't tell you when is the half time. You really cannot see from the time bar, and well, now we are at the second half. I can just tell you that we are now at the second half. Alright, that's all I can do. And to pause it is really to break the momentum of the game, and I believe it might not be what you want. Alright, but I'll try to experiment and we'll see how. Anyway, it's a goal kick, and looks like for the second half, Portsmouth is doing better. We are actually pressuring. And alright, the ball just going to and fro. Alright, we are now not really controlling the ball. It's back to Coventry's possession. Keong. Sorry if I mispronounced. Alright, sometimes. Alright. Anyway, okay, Ashdown actually holds the ball. Well done. Gunnarsson. Gregory. Alright, the ball is now at... Oh man, what is that? Richard. How could you do that? That's my player. Okay, he got himself a yellow. Somehow Coventry is gonna have a substitution. We are gonna have to wait for that. Yeah, and Portsmouth is still okay, but because this is our home ground, I was hoping for a goal. And okay, Coulson comes in because John Utaka. Alright, George Coulson. Now you may never have heard of this name, and there's no reason you should hear this name because he's one of my youth players again. And John Utaka, you know, he was injured, I guess, lack of match practice, and he got tackled badly, and so I've got to put up a new and youth player. Yeah, Michael Brown will play the right wing, and we are looking bad because Michael Brown's positional rating for right is actually only at competent or something, or it was just yellow color. you know, the positional ratings for each player. Alright, his positional rating for the right wing is actually at yellow color, which is about, I think, uncomfortable or something. I'm not so sure, but he's the only player that can actually play on the right wing right now. I'm gonna, oh no, King, goodness, that was a sitter by Milan King, but he really squandered that opportunity away. Alright, Dave Nogan, oh, Richie, okay, the ball floats to the left side of the pitch, and right now, oh man, that was a very good pass, but somehow we didn't manage to keep up, and right now we are now in the next highlight. Coulson, alright, Mullins here, Coulson, Brown, he's running and finding space, and oh, he tries to cross it in, but it deflects off the defenders, and right now we are going to have a corner. Alright, we may not have time to see Michael Brown actually manage to, you know, become a right winger full-fledged, but because, well, it's about 3 days left to the official launch of Football Manager 201. Alright, are you excited? I am. And yeah, and let me just check later on if the polls say that Portsmouth is still my team for the game. Alright, if you do not know, I've put up a poll at my blog, and the team that has the most votes will be my next team for Football Manager 201. Alright, I will usually play it for the whole game as long as I'm not fired. If I'm fired, of course, I'll try to continue the game. Yeah, and right now we are going to have a throw-in. Alright, I'm not so sure who is my throw-in taker. Somehow it's taking a long while. Roker there. Alright, he's my assistant manager. Sorry, not manager. Oh, Kitson! Goodness. Oh, he slides the ball in, and wow, that is a good goal. Whoa, look at that, look at that, they're dancing over here towards the fans, and yes, that's all. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I was saying that Roker is actually my assistant captain, not assistant manager. Alright, just a slip of a tongue there. Anyway, yes, that's all. We are 1 goal ahead of Coventry, and you can see that Dave Kitson actually scored at injury time, and they made a little dance at the end for our victory. Yep, sure. Alright, and that's all, folks. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at RTR Football Manager, or you can visit my blog at footballmanagersite.com, and yes, I'll see you next time.